Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week starting February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. And welcome. This is Moon Magic Tarot, and I'm Ambi. And I'm using the Tarot of the Tree by Dana Driscoll. What I'm going to do is pull 4 cards, and I'm asking for a message for Scorpio. Something that will help them reach their highest potential for the week. So, got one that popped out. You and you. So, let's see what we have here. Let's see. Alright, so the overall energy is the moon. And the moon is about intuition or the magical side of things. It can be things not necessarily being as they seem, kind of distorted shadows thrown against lumpy walls, or you know when you're a kid, when every shadow is a scary thing. It kind of talks about that. When it comes up, one thing I advise strongly is listen to your intuition. And if that's not something you do on a regular basis, because I think most likely you're pretty good at that. If it's not, look into it. Start practicing. Start finding ways, research it so that you can get some guidance into discovering that for yourself. And I think that'll be important for you, right? A lot of you actually, but yeah, it kind of speaks to like the more feminine, magical aspects of reality, kind of the light and the darkness feel. And that's the overall energy for the week, is kind of like this mystical feeling. Not necessarily like that, that's a little extreme, but whatever. Alright, so your challenge this week is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is about, it can be about emotion. Pages are messages a lot of the time. So you're going to hear something that's going to be happy news, most likely. You're going to be really pleased with what you hear. So it'll evoke strong emotions in you, most likely. And it could also be cleansing away, just because of the way this waterfall pours over this cup. I could be cleansing away some of the negative residue that's left. So I think this, for some of you, this is absolutely about a relationship specifically. Somebody you've been at odds with will say something to you, and you're going to have a realization of what it is, and it's going to wash away some of the old circumstances or words that were said that you've kind of held on to that made you feel bad about you, and also made you feel bad about that person. So, or even just that some person says something that helps you release false notions about yourself in a beautiful way. And so it really speaks to you finding a place of happiness through words coming from another person. And this can be, face-to-face, sit-down, talking messages, messages like on the internet and social media. It could be messages via cards and actual handwritten letters. Although, given the world as it is, most likely it'll be social media, because that's how we communicate anymore, or text, whatever. But it's gonna be good for you, and I think because it's the challenge, it's you're gonna be challenged to accept what it is, So you might have had in your life, and that's why this is. It's not necessarily what it seems. Okay. So somebody's going to compliment you. This is what it feels like really strongly, is somebody's going to compliment you in a big, big way. And they mean it, okay? They really do. They see something about you that is absolutely moving to them and inspiring to them. Or they just value who you are as a person in a very big way. And they try to communicate that to you. And you have been through stuff, and you've had people backhanded compliment you or otherwise, or just belittle you in general. And so when you hear these compliments, you have a tendency to want to let it wash over you, or like get washed off and like not absorb, just run away, run down the stream away from you. This being the challenge is, it's asking you to absorb that, to believe it, to trust that they're telling you the truth because it's genuine. And I really truly believe in this case it is absolutely genuine. So accept that and maybe practice receiving compliments in a meaningful way where it does elevate how you feel about yourself personally. Because I think too many of us are like, oh, thanks, but we don't feel what the true intentions behind what they're saying. We don't feel the bigness of what they mean. And so do that, because you are important, and what they have to say, you express that into the world, and they feel it. It's genuine. The advice for you is to let go of the negativity and the negative patterns of emotional patterns a lot, because these cups represent emotions, but any patterns, you let go of them because they're holding you back. They're making you feel isolated just because of the fact that, you let go of the fact that you may feel emotionally unfulfilled or, as if, let go of the rejection of what people really have to say about you. Abandon past patterns of self-harm. And that's essentially what it is. You need to hear that you are good enough, that you matter as a human being. What you have to do, what you add to the world, it all matters. And you need to know that they mean it. It's not just some stupid thing that people say, and just fling it around. Like, they mean it. It's directed to you. Absorb it. Give up those things. Let it wash away. Yeah, good. And then, so the outcome is the Emperor. And this is awesome. So the Emperor is about stability. Be financially or otherwise. It's victory. It's feeling good. It's being proud. Feeling motivated to move forward. Having your head held high. Financial stability can be indicated with this card. So as you move through this week, I think you really are gonna figure this out. However it works out in your life, and it's gonna add to your life in a very meaningful way. Very, very meaningful way. I like this for you. Yeah. I think you'll figure out how to stop these negative things from having a hold on you. And you'll get to be the Emperor in this instance. Tall and strong and feeling good. Believing in yourself. Confidence. Self-assuredness, high self-esteem. So when you leave this week, you're going to feel good, and that is freaking awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. I hope that this helps you this week, and that's my intent with every reading. I really do. If you want a personal reading with me, email me at moonmagictarot@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Please do feel free to like, subscribe, comment. I think that would be awesome. You can find me on Facebook if you want. Moon Magic Tarot on Facebook. And I think that's it. Scorpio, you have a beautiful week, and I'm sending you lots of love. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.